What's up, YouTube? We're gonna make a fourth prediction check after the Monaco Grand Prix, and without further ado, we'll take care of the first prediction of Chainbar. Kimi hasn't said anything about his retirement. Only 3 teams have won races. The 3 we were expecting, 2 each. Honda, 1 good race, 1 bad one. We long ago marked that as a positive point. 15 cars get engine penalties, with Max Verstappen having a 15 place grid penalty, was just short of being sent back to the back of the grid. So yeah, we only have 2 to go before we can get the half point there. McLaren did not rein their orange livery, and Red Bull have brought the same livery as the last few years. Big crash causes halo controversy. Yes, it happened in Formula 2. IndyCar adopts the shield, Formula 1 rejects it. If it gets adopted, it will look like this, but it hasn't been adopted yet. Super hard use only once. So far, Germany has been announced, and we have Hungary and all those after not announced yet, and no signal of the super hard. Liberty did overcompensate on grid girls. For goodness sake, they wanted to eliminate them in order to not be a bunch of hypocrites, and they're back for Monaco. And the 2021 reforms will be getting rid of the MGUH for some bloody reason. Bottas is obviously it's pretty early in the season, but he is P4 on Constructors' Championship so far. Mercedes win in Mexico. The Mexican Grand Prix is going to be at around Thanksgiving, so we still have a lot to wait. Red Bull probably will not sign Alonso. I would say they won't. I think Alonso will go to the WEC, and it's likely they'll sign Honda, but they haven't done yet. New aerodynamic rules on ground effect. Most of the aerodynamic rules for 2019 focus on overtaking, not ground effect. Le Mans is in another 4 weeks, 3 weeks more or less. Liberty Media did spice up the pre-race show. Silverstone don't say the British Grand Prix, we'll know until later. 1-year race winner, none. All the race winners have been pretty much stereotypical, the same. Vettel outscores Kimi 2-1 so far, he scores it by a ratio of 1.6. So we'll have to wait. Somebody gets a penalty point ban. No one has had that yet. Red Bull, it's pretty much impossible to think they'll finish second. It's almost certain they'll finish third, and Williams is still the laughing stock of the paddock. And with event causing red flag, free practice 2 in Monaco, where everything was going alright until...
But the session was red flagged after 25 minutes due to a loose manhole cover. With the clock still ticking, a handyman was dispatched. Wielding his trusty welding rod, he repaired the errant drain, and the cars returned for the final 50 minutes.
A loose manhole cover. Seriously. Point. That gives us 5 out of 25 in the Chamber predictions board. And no one has come out, and Fernando Alonso has not done any reference to his racing pick. Now for the shitless pictures, we'll do a recount of them. There's this photo of Esteban Ocon looking absolutely beautiful, but this is technically not a picture. It's a snapshot of a video clip. I'll play the video clip right now, but I don't understand most of it. I pretty much understand nothing. I don't speak French.
En fait, ça draine les déchets. Donc, tous les déchets, ils les évacuent, on a moins de courbatures le lendemain.
Okay, Lewis Hamilton had the point for the shitless picture for this one on the 10th of April, but he then uploaded this. And this one didn't have Photoshop. In fact, it's a snapshot from a video clip with him explaining his tattoos.
I've got a big cross on my back. I mean, the idea originally came from Tupac, who's my favorite rapper, and then I wanted to put angel wings around it, and then at the top it says "Still I Rise." It took like, I think, 10 hours or something like that, just in one go, straight away, and since then I've loved my back. Once you kind of get your first one, you kind of move on to kind of what next can I get, what else kind of next.
Enough. Now Pierre Gasly again has the point for this picture from the 15th of February. Mind you, the time frame here is from February 2018 to the end of this year. This falls within time frame and also does this. This is another snapshot from a video clip on the 21st of March when Daniel Ricciardo made an ad for some really expensive swimwear. He gets the point. Lance Stroll had half a point because this gorgeous picture was out of time frame, but he did hold the fastest lap at one point during the Monaco Grand Prix, so we'll give him the full point nonetheless. Charles Leclerc still has a big red X. That gives us 85% of the points with only Pierre Gasly left, and given his photogenicness, I think that's as far as we're gonna get. Russia joke, not yet. We're still waiting for the Russian Grand Prix. Mexico hasn't happened yet. Kimi Raikkonen angry on team radio that we've already crossed that as a positive because he was blaming Esteban Ocon for a crash in first lap that it was his bloody fault. Crashes in Monaco and Singapore. Well, I've got two words. Charles Leclerc.
And big damage as well to the Toro Rosso of Brendan Hartley.
You did see his left front brake fail as soon as he hit the brakes. Puff of black carbon dust and brake failure then. It won't slow down. He did actually rub the barrier, but the problem came before that.
Now, of course, that is only half a point because we need crashes in Monaco and Singapore is going to happen in the 16th of September. One race with no DNFs. It wasn't really a DNF, Brendan Hartley in China, so that's half a point for us, and no one has been disqualified. Lewis Hamilton and his Princess Dresses gate. You know that video clip, right?
I'm so sad right now. Look at my nephew. Why are you wearing a princess dress? Is this what you got for Christmas? Why did you ask for a princess dress for Christmas? Boys don't wear princess dresses!
Mike Pence would be proud. Karma, he was absolutely nowhere in the beginning of the season. Point. Felipe Massa did give an interview in Spanish just before the Spanish Grand Prix. We have that point. 10 races with first lap drama. So far, 4 races have had that. Monaco for some reason didn't. I was expecting first lap drama. No one has been sent to the back of the grid. Verstappen hasn't been driver of the day. And for the first time in the season, someone has 2 points as driver of the day, and that's Daniel Ricciardo, who in Monaco made his first win from pole. Ocon on the podium hasn't happened. Mexico is once again in late October. No injury or dead. Francesco Sigorini. Andres Manuel, he is a little points down, and so is Ricardo Anaya, with Jose Antonio Meade a little bit up in the polls, but we still have another 4 weeks. The election is in the day of the Austrian Grand Prix. Verstappen did do something stupid, this time in Free Factories number 3 in Monaco. Point. We'll get used to the halo. Of course we have the incident in Formula 2 and the fact that we already have that halo graphic that I personally have come to love. 10 pit stops have continued being a pain in the ass, and we've already had the half point on that, and Force India have not smashed into each other. The Mexican peso is already devaluating, but we're gonna have to wait for that. 19th of September gone wrong? Not yet. we'll have to wait. That gives us 7.1 points so far on this predictions board, for a total of 12.1 out of 50 as of the 27th of May. That's up from 10.25 last time we checked, so good for us.